Good morning. I am Sunil Bahari, Global Management Consultant based in Dubai, Vancouver, and Mauritius. Today I am going to talk to you on a very important topic which has an impact on all the business successes or failures. It's called process mapping. Process mapping is a process of laying down the bits and pieces of a total process. For example, if this is the total process, there are components of the various components. So this is the start and this is the end. And this is the timeline of the process. This is timeline. From here the process starts. It flows like the first step, then second step, then third, fourth, and fifth. This in nutshell, in basic terminology, is a process map. Now when it comes down to the business or your personal life, how the process mapping basically helps you in making better business decisions, or to find out where the losses or where the wastages are and how to improve on that. It's a part of another concept called continual improvement. Continual improvement, which also is called Kaizen. Kais in Japanese stands for continuous, and Zen in Japanese stands for improvement. But how to do it? How to do continuous improvement? The best way to start on a journey of Kaizen is via process mapping. Now we are going to discuss here a sample case of a process map, how the process mapping is to be done and how it helps in the business decision making. First of all, we find out a particular process. For example, inquiries from the sales. How do we monitor the inquiries for sales or sales inquiries? So let us identify PM1, which is sales inquiry process. I'm going to explain to you a basic workflow model now. The workflow model is a horizontal model. It has got rows and it has got a place where we can define the name of the person or the department or the division, or this is where the overall flow will be explained. In a workflow and a business process, there are few important symbols that are used. I'm going to explain to you those symbols now. A normal rectangle is a process. A decision is a reverse or a corner rectangle. This is decision making. Why it is like that? So that when a process comes, this way is yes and this way is no. And this way is the final decision. Normal ones are start buttons. And the documents which are flowing from one department or one person to another person is, in IT terminology, it is the document. And how the flows takes place, the arrows. One-way arrow, reverse arrow, and double arrow. I am stopping the symbols description at this stage to these basic symbols. Now I am going to explain to you a business process flow for a sales inquiry in a normal sales company. Okay, the first division or the first department which basically is involved in inquiry process is reception or a sales desk in the office. Then the next person in the chain could be a salesman, or a sales executive. Next in line could be assistant sales manager. Next one could be sales manager. And the last person in the hierarchy could be general manager or CEO or whatever the name may be. Now, the first step in a sales inquiry process is that when the receptionist receives a call from any external customer or a prospective customer. During the day, she is receiving many multiple calls. At the end of the day, she compiles all the processes and passes on to the salesman or the sales executive. At this level, she will not go into details about the inquiry. She is receiving a call and she is passing it on, only passing it on. Okay? The salesman and the sales executive compiles the list of what leads have come in, and he sends it to assistant sales manager. Sir, I have received these many leads, and I have categorized into industry or division or city vertical, and I'm presenting into the sales manager. He goes into the list again and checks whether it is workable or not. And then he passes on to the sales manager. Now, sales manager has to go through the leads in detail and find out more information about good ones or bad ones. So whatever is good ones, he takes it forward and does some analysis. Whatever are bad ones or where he needs some further information, he sends it back to the area assistant sales manager, who can send it back to the sales executive. After that, the sales manager has gone through the leads. He has done the prioritization of the leads and which lead is workable for the business what we have, and he presents the data in a document form to the sales manager for approval. Should we go ahead? Should we do the lead further investigation, or we work it out towards so that we can make it into an actual sales? Well, the general manager sales goes through the document. If he has any information to find out, he sends it back to the sales manager. Okay, I need these extra informations. And then sales manager again forwards it to him and he says, okay. He gives okay. The moment he says okay, it means that the process of sales inquiry has reached from start to end. Of course, this is a bit of the process. The next process starts from in front. What happens on the sales inquiry? Who executes it? How it is executed? Then sales negotiation, etc., etc. So in an organization, many times people think that there are isolated processes. No, there are more than 1,000 processes in any small, medium enterprise. Something like this, the next one, and next one. I hope I have been able to make you understand what is a process mapping. If you would like to know more details about the process mapping or our services offered by Kaizen Sox Consulting, we would be most happy to give you the further feedback. And for my contact, my name is Sunil Bahari. My email is sunil, S-U-N-I-L, at kaizensox, KAIZENSOX.com. And my telephone number is 971-558-886-8029. You can get me across on Skype at SKBY888. Thank you very much for sparing your time, and I look forward to see you and meet you in person. Thank you.